What is up, my friends, and welcome back to your daily dose of Fortnite here in the Happy Part channel. In this particular video, we have for you guys everything you possibly need to know about those dig sites that are now appearing across the Fortnite map. And I'm also going to be showcasing for you guys that Moisty Mire might in fact make its return. Now, with all that being said, we have for you guys first up, well, the dig sites itself. So located in the background video was actually from last night when I was the first person to actually post this over on Twitter and let everybody know the dig sites have now begun. Now, we already knew about the dig sites that are going to be happening simply on the fact of leaked files, but nonetheless, guys, seeing this in person was actually quite cool, and especially being the first person to actually tell everyone about this was also pretty cool. Now, here's the scoop on the actual dig sites. They are actually digging for what appears to be either hop rocks, old artifacts, or possibly a big cave. So they are most definitely looking for something. Now, we're not quite sure as far as what they're actually looking for, but according to leaked files and according to my good friend Silo X, he actually found out there's going to be a series of several caves located across the Fortnite map. So basically, after further investigation, it looks like there's either some sort of like vent slash geyser present underneath the actual dirt. So as far as why this stuff is underneath here, I'm not quite sure, but like I said, guys, considering the fact that this has like geyser and stuff like that, these could actually be tunnels because, of course, this air has to come from somewhere. And if it's actually pushing from the volcano, there most definitely is going to be a cave that is actually located inside of here that of course the air is coming from. So pretty crazy stuff overall. But basically speaking, there's going to be a total of 9 actual caves across the map, which is actually a very big section. Now, I do have for you guys some leaked files that point towards Moisty Mire returning, so let's get into that section right now. So what you guys are looking at right now is essentially all the dirt broken out with, of course, a glitch. Now, underneath here, we can definitely tell that is from Moisty Mire. So looking to the next image, we can definitely tell that skeleton is from Moisty Mire. So whether this be an artifact from a previous point of interest or whether it may be Moisty Mire returning, we're not entirely sure. But nonetheless, guys, a very interesting find and a very good find if you do in fact miss Moisty Mire, because this is directly from Moisty Mire. Now, it's also from the cube event, which is actually quite interesting. Now, to make things a little bit more interesting when it comes to the cube, well, we do have for you guys some more files that point towards the cube as well. So Silo X actually tweeted out this. Found this as well. It looks like there's going to be vents underneath the dirt, with the Dude Bro files being the launching vents recycled from the island tornado thing that went across the map. So that massive tornado that actually lifted up Loot Lake with the cube and stuff like that, those actual files slash wind is actually what's actually pushing us up across the map. So basically, those are all the vents. It's actually from the cube event, basically. Not quite sure why I couldn't explain that, but yeah, basically it's just from the cube event, and all that like tornado wind is actually the same thing as the geysers instead of season 8 from the volcano. So pretty interesting stuff right there once again. So we definitely know that the actual like digging site takes place in real time, because it's just like previous events where basically everybody in the community has to break the actual object, and for this particular event, it is actually the dirt, so everyone has to dig at the exact same time, which actually appears to be 36,700 damage every 30 seconds across the entire platform, 60,150 damage across 1 minute, 330,000 damage within 5 minutes, and 660,000 within 10 minutes, which means it should be completed, like as an estimate, by March 30th at 6 p.m. PST. Now, that's just an estimate going with, of course, the community and how fast everyone's digging, or of course how dedicated they are to digging, but as of right now, it should be completed by March 30th. And just so you guys know, once again, as a reminder, here's what it's going to look like after all the dirt is in fact gone. Now, this is just a leaked image, which means the geysers are not there just yet or anything else, so they could actually add in a whole bunch of extra things, such as the geyser, more wind, and the possibility of a cave. So with all that being said, we actually have for you guys caves come to the game. We have the possibility of Moisty Mire returning. We also have for you guys a series of brand new vents slash geysers, and of course the possibility of gravity stones. We're not entirely sure what the government is looking for, but we definitely know they're searching for something, because of course they are digging all across the Fortnite map. So with all that being said, I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and let me know what your theories are about why they're digging and what you guys expect to find throughout Season 8, and of course when all the dirt is in fact gone. There's going to be so many more dig sites, so I'm definitely curious to what you guys think about this as a long-term event. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to use my code ALTMARS in the item shop, And as always, stay happy my friends and enjoy the rest of your night.
Stuck in my head, you know I can't forget it. I try to move on, but you're the one that I dream about. I sit alone in my room, drawing up pictures of blue skies. We've been apart for so long, I'm always replaying all the pictures and memories stacked up in my head. I wish I could let you go, I wish I could just forget you. I can never shake you off. You're stickier than my super